All right, we are live.
From the
Hurrah.
power of
Hello. Yeah, this is gonna be a sort of different podcast, a different live stream, because I read this article on freethoughtproject.com. Yes, I'm just going to it. It's just, hold on, let me share screen.
oh, should turn off my notifications.
I just got the notification for Eso's stream.
Oh,
Yep, his stream is live.
yeah. Yep. All right.
So the commies are not. That's probably why we're not getting any trolling retards right now. It's because they're probably all distracted.
Yeah, they probably want to see those two debate. I don't know.
Is that a Voltaire versus Esoteric?
Yep. Okay, here we go. Start from the top. Come on.
I can't
Scroll
zoom in
up.
on my phone rather than on my computer.
I'll wait for it to load.
I apologize, but there's not a lot I can do about it.
What?
I'm on my phone rather than my computer. I wish I could be on my computer, but
It's okay. All right. Oh, come on. Scroll up. Cops kill family's dog in front of kids.
Hold on, I just screenshot this. It's bad, but my friends don't believe that the cops can do stuff like this if they want to.
All right.
And that's terrible.
Yeah. Cops
How'd
kill
you find this?
family's dog in front of kids, force dad to cut its head off or go to jail.
And people are concerned about yeah, never mind.
Ugh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll just Crawford County, Georgia. A horrifying video was submitted to the Free Thought Project this weekend showing two Georgia cops force a man to cut his own dog's head off because one of them had just shot it. The owner of the dog, Joe Nathan Goodwin, filmed the incident. The video shows that simply because Goodwin refused to cut off his dog's head, that he was assaulted by a police officer and thrown down on the hood of his truck. Imagine for a moment police officers are coming onto your property, killing your dog in front of your children, and as you were grieving, they force you to remove its head. It is important to note that removing the head of an animal is standard procedure for health departments when testing an animal for rabies. This is supposed to be done by professionals who know what they are doing, not a dad who just watched his dog get killed. According to Goodwin, after the officer shot the dog, another officer, Hollis, in the purple shirt, showed up and demanded to see the shot records. Goodwin says that although he thinks the dog was current on his shots, he couldn't immediately produce them. That's when things turned south. Instead of simply waiting for Goodwin to produce the shot records, the officer in the purple shirt, clearly confused on how to handle the situation, began to demand that Goodwin cut off the dog's head so they can test it. Naturally, Goodwin questioned this insanity, and like most people would have done in his position, he used choice of words to express it. Never once, however, did Goodwin pose a threat or warrant the use of force that was applied to him. In fact, as the law states, Goodwin was in the right to refuse this unlawful order. I will tell you what, says the officer as Goodwin refuses to remove the deceased dog's head. I will take you to jail and charge you. Charge me with what? Asks Goodwin. When I get there, I'll give you the charges, says the cop, clearly unable to cite a law that states a person must cut off their dog's head when told to do so by a police officer. What law did I break? Goodwin asks. We are asking you to remove the dog's head, the officer states, as if this is some lawful order. After Goodwin refuses, using profanity, I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm Investigator Hollis. You're not going to talk to me nor my deputy like that, says the officer before assaulting Goodwin and throwing him into his truck. At this point, the other deputy should have moved in to stop the attack. However, he stood by and did nothing. We don't know this process either, says the deputy who claimed to be animal control earlier in the video. Police were on Goodwin's property when they saw Goodwin's dog charged him. And
there, I joined the actual stream I was trying to join.
Hello.
Hi.
Who's here?
Atomic Ancap.
Oh,
Atomic.
hey. I just came in in the middle of the article. Did you get a chance to read the whole thing?
No.
All right. Well, I'll recap. Basically,
Just go up. I'm a fast reader. Just go up and then just keep going down.
All right. I'll just go right here.
Keep going. Just
Okay. Keep going.
Yep. Just keep going.
All right.
Okay, yeah, you can go down to the middle. That's sickening me.
All right. Yeah, it is. I know it is sickening. So after Goodwin refuses using profanity, Hollis snaps. Oh wait, I already read this part.
Yeah.
Okay. Police were on Goodwin's property when they say Goodwin's dog charged him and he was forced to kill it. Goodwin notes in the video below that his kids watched as the officer gunned down their dog.
What?
I couldn't cut the head off either, says the deputy, clearly showing how wrong this order was. I will shoot any dog that comes my way, he said, noting, your dog came at me twice.
Whoa, wait 1 second. Why is it always that they shoot the dog?
Yeah.
Can you not do anything else?
Yeah, I know.
Because, there's such thing as, actually, subduing a dog. That's a thing. You can do it without killing it.
Mm-hmm.
But, hey, I expected statism to be smart.
Well, dogs are really powerful creatures, but, well...
I can hold off my family's German Shepherd. Well, I mean, my grandparents.
And he also has other tools besides a gun, so he could have used as, a police baton or something like that. That's what I would have used if I were him.
Yeah, he could have used that.
Yeah.
Or
Okay, quick
just
question.
a taser. You don't even have to hit him with the taser. Just wave it at him.
Yeah.
Those handheld tasers? Yeah, those work.
I feel like it is, but is killing someone else's pet destruction of property?
Depends.
I
The way he did it, absolutely.
Well, the dog was attacking him. I just... whatever.
It says he
What's his
aimed at
def-
him. It never said anything about attacking.
What's his definition of charging at him?
Yeah.
Not even charging. It said coming.
Coming, yeah.
Mm,
But wait, was it on the attack vector, or was it like ready to was it ready to be vicious, or was it like, you know, wanting to play?
Yeah.
There's not enough content.
Dog comes with the ball. You just get shot.
Yeah, it's
But we need police to protect ourselves. We need those state police because those private police are just so horrible, right? So
well, imagine if there was a stupid cop like this. Imagine this would be similar, but the difference would be is that he would actually get punished for it. Unlike what's going to happen to this guy, where he's just going to go off scot-free, basically.
he's
I
gonna
imagine
go to a vacation.
You're gonna get a paid vacation.
Yeah. What would happen? What would happen in Ancapistani is that guy gets his job lost.
Oh, me? If that guy was like my neighbor, like Goodwin or whatever his name is, or whatever, who was getting forced to cut his own dog's head off, I would have came over there with my double-barrel shotgun and shot the cop right in the face.
Yeah, it's like if you shoot someone and then you expect them to pay for that, then
Well, there's another factor here. Since this guy in this awful guy in the purple shirt, how he will the dog was shot in front of the children. You'd think that that these two awful inhumans, I just cannot imagine them to be like human at that point.
yeah.
Just imagine if they were a threat to the kids as well.
Well, yeah, you get like prison guards. Well, there's horrific shit with the police, like having police system or whatever, happens all the dang time. Or well, I guess it ain't police, but there's like a kid like raped in jail for just doing just having cocaine or whatever.
Mhm.
Like I know, like they're prison guards and they're not like paid to rescue people who are been captured or whatever. But you know what, like. Have a fucking soul and go save the kid, unless they weren't around to see what happened to the kid. But yeah, the kid was literally raped to death for just smoking, like just having cocaine or whatever.
Yep.
Drug War 101.
I'm ready
Sounds
to continue here. As the two officers fumble to do their jobs and try to figure out the law, they eventually force Goodwin to do the unspeakable. According to Georgia law, submission of brain tissue for testing must be coordinated with the environmental health section of the county health department and or animal control agency. This clearly was not happening. To highlight the sheer ignorance and tyrannical nature of the officers trying to force a man to cut his dead dog's head off to test for rabies, they ignored the fact that this would also expose Goodwin to the disease. Would these officers have taken responsibility if Goodwin himself would have contracted rabies?
Oh, I can give you an answer for that. Short word starts with N, rhymes with go.
Yeah.
You should have said starts with N, rhymes with go. Or did you say that?
That's exactly what I said.
Okay, I heard you wrong then.
Oh, okay.
Also, according to Georgia law, appropriate protective gear should be used when extracting specimens for laboratory submission to reduce exposure to potentially infectious material. This did not happen. Below is a video showing what happens when ignorance, violence, and authority mix. Sadly, the police won. They forced Goodwin to cut the head off of his dog, and he filmed it. The video was too graphic for us to share here.
Yeah, and I'm not really like bothered by graphic things. I mean, I've seen the like skinning of a deer and stuff like that. It doesn't bother me, but just that would probably bother me.
The video because I found it upsetting enough just reading this.
Yeah.
If I was
Frankly,
a
I don't want you to play the video, honestly.
Yeah.
I'll go see it for myself later. But anyway, as I was about to say, but yeah, if I was a neighbor right there, I would have hauled off and shot the cops. I don't care if I sound like a sadistic fuck, but you know what? I would have hauled off and shot them. Too bad, so sad.
It's like too bad you shouldn't have used your power in that way.
Yeah.
Okay, Caesar says that he will join now.
Cool. I like the guy.
Yeah, I like him too. He
Really?
and I generally get along on good terms.
Really makes me mad.
Yeah, what happened?
The fact that this
When
would
I
never
first
happen.
found out, when I actually read the article, I was mad. I cussed.
Yeah, the fact.
You know
that,
what I'm
the
slightly
fact
more
that
upset about now? The
luckily,
fact that I didn't hear about this until now.
but at least there's hope.
Yeah.
Agorism is taking. It's becoming more and more prominent. You know.
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitcoin's becoming more prominent. A counter economy is going to start forming. So when, when these officers do this, they're not getting away with it.
Yeah, I hope they don't. I hope they have no choice but to turn in their guns and their badges after this horrific act that they did, and how careless they were, because since, procedure to check if the dog had rabies.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, you couldn't do that afterward? You couldn't take the dog and do that afterward?
Yeah.
Like now I'm noticing like a double standard in this. Like
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, like a cop shoots up a property and kills the dog and makes the guy cut his head off. Cop gets a paid vacation. Guy shoots a place. Guns have to be banned now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
What I really see about this, and you kind of messed me up. I'm trying to remember this.
Sorry.
Let me remember this real quick. Okay, just keep with your conversation. I'm trying to remember what I.
Okay.
Welcome to
Yeah,
our club.
and
Welcome to our club.
in front of
Welcome, Caesar. Welcome,
they
Caesar.
shot the dog in front of the kids, so I feel bad for the kids, especially. They must have been really traumatized.
This is what I was gonna say. Yeah, I think they're using that as an excuse. Just like, oh, it probably had rabies. Like, what?
Yeah. It's not clear if the dog was vicious or just or friendly.
Yeah,
it was probably friendly.
If it was like, oh, hey, big guy, he wants to play.
Yeah,
like dogs do charge at you when they want to play. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm guessing this guy would not have shot at it if it was a beagle walking over to him.
True. Yeah.
I'm just saying that's the least intimidating dog in the world. If you get scared by that, then you've got some weird phobias.
Yeah.
Oh, I should be afraid of you if you're scared of a beagle.
Yeah, you should. You should be afraid of whoever's afraid of a beagle or any type of hound.
Well, if that guy came up and shot my dog, oh my god, I would not be as nice as Goodwin or whatever his name is. Oh my god, I would be pissed.
Yeah.
I feel bad for kids.
Just saying that my Mick Nuke would most likely be used, or my Mick Bomb. Just saying.
Okay, and if I was sorry, go ahead.
Dang it, I forgot. You go down.
All right, then if I was like the deputy, I'd be like right here. The first thing I'd do if the dog wasn't actually charging at him or anything, I'd be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? The whole time, if I was the deputy, I'd be like telling him, stop, fucking stop. Stop. What the fuck are you doing?
I would push him before he shot. I would literally take his arm and push it downward toward the ground. It's like, don't shoot it.
Oh, yeah.
Besides, cops are trained. Like, how can you not fight off a dog?
Yeah.
You can fight off a person, but you can't fight off a dog.
Well, dogs are powerful.
And you don't even know if you had
Seriously?
to fight it or not.
And use
Like, you don't even know if the
I
dog
was
vicious.
terrified for my life.
I was terrified for
What
my
happened?
life by a dog.
Well, again, dogs are powerful creatures, but again, I'm not saying. But yet again, I'm going to say this: humans aren't defenseless. Again, he does have a very good police baton. He can just pull right out and like use it to stop the dog's jaw if he really is that much of a threat.
Yeah.
Or again, he could have been just charging at him and just started licking him.
I'm sorry, guys, but I have to go.
Okay, well, thank you for joining. You have a good night.
You guys too.
See ya.
Bye.
How about you, Caesar? Any thoughts?
So like what happened? Let me see if I understand this. So what happened was a dog just came charging at a officer, and
Yes. And the officer shot the dog in front of the children in this family in Georgia. And then afterwards, one of the cops coerced the father of this family to cut the dog's head off after the dog was shot dead.
When you're under the impression that you aren't oppressed by the government in America, then you're misguided. Because that was the most prominent act of coercion, and that just really shows the true colors of what government does.
Yeah.
It's
Go on.
and people still try to justify statism. Government is the world's biggest force user, not force user, like Star Wars related. I meant
Like aggression.
yeah, it's the biggest aggressive, coercive, and deadly force in the history of the world, and people fear a world without it.
Yeah.
That's beautiful meme. Anyway, yeah, so whatever, just whatever. But yeah, seriously, if I was a neighbor or whatever, I just would have hauled off and shot both of those guys. I hate to. Don't even care. Don't even care. You friggin' fucked with my neighbor, and he was whatever. And if the dog was just being nice or whatever, I would have hauled off and shot them both.
Mm-hmm.
Also, my thought on the situation in terms of morality, like I'm not surprised. Like I'm not saying this is bad, like this is good or anything. Don't get me wrong. And like after like seeing like what happened to that kid who got raped in jail or like raped in prison for the cocaine thing or whatever. Yeah, or whatever, or how like who was that guy again who later became a libertarian and lost everything he had basically because he had a disease and marijuana calmed the disease he had in him or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
The state like threatened them. Yeah, I think it was
That's
the state.
the first time I've heard of the person.
Here you can listen to it, and you know Sargon's question. Was that Shane Killian's response to Sargon? Sargon.
I think I've seen it. It's been a while.
All right, well, just watch it again if you want. I don't know. Just do it if you want. I don't care. But that video mentions what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that later.
If you want, I don't care. Anyway, the point is that I'm not like we've seen this stuff before. I'm not surprised. I'm not saying it's good. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not surprised. I'm just straight up disappointed again. Whatever. I'm not shocked on any level. I just think it's like, what the fuck did I expect?
Yeah, what did you expect? The state to be reasonable.
Well, I thought like as an officer, as an individual, like he should be like reasonable to some sort of level or something like that. Like
exactly, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
like where were their consciences? You know, where
is
their
their
heads at?
For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Like whatever, it's just but yeah, just if whatever. If you don't know what's gonna happen, like that's why I'm always like like when you see a dog, stand your ground and see what happens. That's what I usually do. That's dogs appreciate it when you stand your ground. But yeah, and this guy did the complete opposite of that. He just went up and straight up backed up probably and gunned it down.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. You can't even trust the police anymore.
I know.
You could trust the private police, though.
Well, again, if they got it, the thing is that they did something shitty, they would be punished for it. Unlike this, where
that's why they'd be trusted.
Yeah, a little bit more.
So where was this?
Georgia.
Oh.
Crawford County. I think that was where exactly it was, somewhere in Crawford County, Georgia. I know a friend in Georgia. I don't know exactly where he lives in Georgia, but I hope he did not get affected by this as well. I hope to hear from him later. Yeah, when I read this article, oh my gosh, I was just so sickened. I was angry, and then I was just bitter and so sickened over what took place.
Yeah, that's just
it's close to the holidays too.
Yep, close to the holidays are gonna make us depressed and all that.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas from the police. We shoot your dog and we try to force you cut its head off, and then we win. Yay!
Yeah, and then we say that we're to protect you. We're to protect and serve.
Yeah, no, fuck off.
What color was the dog?
It's not true at all.
Because I'm pretty sure if it were a brown or black dog, these officers would be in jail.
A brown or black dog?
Yeah.
Because that's racist.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure if it was... Chances are, if it's a white dog, nobody's going to hear about it.
Nope.
Oh my god.
White dogs matter.
Yeah, so my sympathies and condolences to this family for such an awful, awful day they had to endure. Especially the kids, because I'm sure they were traumatized, and I hope that this family manages to find peace and good times when Christmas comes around.
Yeah.
Right in
I
front
hope
of the
the kids aren't suffering.
Yes, those cops shot the dog right in front of the children, yeah.
That image is just going to be in their head, until they die.
Yeah, I'm hoping the kids don't have some post-traumatic stress disorder after that or something like that, because I'm having a feeling that's what would happen. I'd be concerned if I were the father or whatever about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just you can't fathom that.
If someone came up and shot my dog like those officers, I probably would have got shot too, because I would have charged at them to friggin' try and take their gun and shoot them with it. Shoot my dog.
It's like how you like it.
Yeah. And yet the hypocrisy about their dog, their canine units, like it's a crime to kill one of their dogs, and yet it's different for when it comes to the dogs of civilians.
Yeah, he even went on to mention that he wouldn't even kill his own dog. He wouldn't even kill his own dog, but he's making him kill his own dog. So he knows the pain that he's causing.
Yeah, but he did nothing.
Yeah, he just kept going with it.
Yeah.
What goes through people's minds to make them do that?
Yeah.
Power brings out the worst in people, I guess. That's my guess. Power. Power corrodes people's minds. They make them feel indomitable, and they think they can do whatever the fuck they want, which they aren't completely incorrect in this statement. If what you guys said was true, did this cop get off scot free or whatever, something like that, or did Goodwin get charged, or what the fuck happened again?
Well, Goodwin cut the dog's head off.
Oh,
hopefully not in front of the kids. Hopefully the kids got the chance to get away and go inside their home or something.
I'd either tell them to get inside the house, and if the cops wouldn't allow that, then close their eyes.
Yeah.
Cover your ears.
Yeah.
Oh, and turn around so they don't get
that would turn someone anarchist, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
That experience, because things like that turned me anarchist. But seeing it in first person,
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't see any reason why they'd want to trust the cops again after such a horrible thing happened.
Yeah, I would literally hire. Don't they have a company for private security? Aren't there companies for that? I swear there are, because that civic association, whatever that was, from the video that Daps always uses. I would literally just hire private security for my house.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
Oh, sorry, go on.
I said I wouldn't blame Atomic Ancap for wanting to do that.
Oh, I'm honestly, if I was in Goodwin's situation, I don't like. I would never cut the dog's head off. In fact, you know what? Me, a person like me with my temper, I'd just go fucking berserk. I'd try and gouge the freaking. I'm gonna be honest. I would gouge the cop's eyes out, or try to.
Me too.
Oh my gosh.
And I would die trying with honor.
Yeah, friggin' blind man trying to read someone's mind. Oh boy, I hope it's Braille. Borrow
oh god.
Chris Ray gun. Yeah, that's what I'd be doing. And I wouldn't even blame if he did that, or if he tried to do that, I wouldn't even blame him in that situation. Wouldn't. Nope. Not for a single second.
Yeah.
We got someone in the chat. Night shift. 10,000.
Okay, I'm gonna go look at something less depressing.
If anyone starts shooting up outside my house, badge or not, I will shoot whoever. You threaten my family and their property, then I will wreck you. Yeah.
Yep, Kim, I don't blame you in a second, man. Don't blame you in a second.
Get an M60, put it on a tripod, and spray.
Yeah.
Well, you try to be quiet while doing it because you don't want to alert them when you're about to go full auto on them.
Yeah, but I mean, it is an M60. It doesn't matter if they hear it or not. They're already done.
Yeah.
I'd try and get a old World War 150 caliber machine gun or something like that. Did they have? I think they did. Yeah, they had a 50 caliber.
They had huge guns back then.
Yeah, I know. So they had funny enough, you know the machine guns that they use on most machine gun trucks and Humvees and all that. Did you know that was made original? Those were invented in World War One, I believe, originally invented, and now they're just modified since World War One. They're just slightly modified. There's not much change in them. That's how ahead of the time those guns are on machine gun trucks and all that. But yeah, I would use that gun and fire on them. That'd put massive holes in those cops.
Yeah. That's why if I ever see private security, people think I'm insane at school, because like they'll go up and talk to me and they'll be like, and I'll stand up for the pledge because they'll make me, but I won't say anything about it. In fact, I've made my own little like kind of jingle about it. It's not a jingle. It's more like the allegiance to the flag, but it has a different note. Has like different wording. It's like I pledge allegiance to the government, which kills and maims its citizens. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I say I don't pledge allegiance to a government that does that. People think I'm insane. They're like, you don't like the U.S. government? I'm like, no. They're like, go live in Iraq. It's like, no. That will not stop. That will not stop all of the atrocities that are still committed over there.
Riven, do you know this person, Karth Onasi?
Yeah, but he was just this like random. Is he in the chat?
Yes, he's in the YouTube chat.
Oh yes. Yeah, I've seen him. He was he commented towards me on one video, I believe. I don't remember which one, but yeah, he quoted exactly what Karth Onasi said in KOTOR, basically towards me.
Oh.
The Force can do terrible things to a mind. They can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. He copied that directly from KOTOR. I was laughing my ass off. Oh, yeah.
Went into the unknown region.
He never returned.
Wait 1 sec. I'm just gonna go look at something a little less depressing.
Okay.
Actually, it's a bit more. I'm still depressed.
Yeah, I'm still pretty much sickened by it.
I'm still depressed because 1, that story. 2,
Yeah.
I'm going to my Bitcoin wallet just to look at it. I don't have any Bitcoins.
I don't have any Bitcoin, so sorry.
I know, but
Bitcoin? I want to figure that out.
You need software.
All right, and how? Like, well, what do you do to get a Bitcoin? Like, do you have to like do math or something like that, or do you have to compute it? What the fuck do you have to do?
No, you have to just basically get a software.
Seriously, and all right, cool.
What does the software do? Is it like the mining?
Like
stuff?
Bitminer? Yeah, it'll mine it. It'll connect you to a server and you can mine it.
Okay.
Sweet, let's go into my Bitcoin and go buy some games. Holy shit, that's like the laziest way to get stuff.
Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna share my screen. I need someone to tell me like how to fix this. Okay, so like I'm gonna share my screen.
That's like the laziest. Yeah, that's just like the laziest way to get money, and I can get like shit off Steam, like free games. Holy shit! Just by mining.
You guys can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
I love how I don't have any rhyme or reason for my desktop. Like there's games and stuff everywhere.
Yeah, I see
there's
that.
Stuff that I don't use. There's this Trump Pence thing that I used as a background for a long time when I was conservative.
Yeah.
I have an Attack on Titan thing, but whatever. I'm a weeb. Basically, what I wanted to try and fix was, there's Bitcoin and stuff like that. I have all my wallets. Personal wallet. This is my counter economy one that I'll use the most. I called it counter economy, so I know what I'm using it for.
Okay.
And then, I go to receive, right? It'll let me. Scan. Don't know what this is. And then I press send. It won't let me do the address thing. I'll say buy Bitcoin, show Bitcoin address. Okay, I'll show the Bitcoin address and I'll do my counter economy main. Oh crap! I'll generate a new one after this.
Okay.
But
I've never used that, so I wouldn't be able to help you.
If anyone in the chat knows how to fix that, please tell me.
Okay then, but anyway, can the government I don't even think you can, but. My parents are stupid enough to ask this question, so I'm gonna ask it anyway. But I don't think you can. It's kind of dumb, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. Can government tax Bitcoin? I don't think.
No, they cannot. It is a decentralized currency that's in a blockchain.
That's what I said to them a million times, and they're like, no. It's like companies like Steam or something like that would go to jail for not giving the government a certain amount of Bitcoin. I was like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? That's what I was wondering. You get the point. I thought that was,
Death is more preferable than living here.
Oh, Revan, have you seen Esoteric's new video on Bitcoin?
Yeah, I know. I'm excited. Well, well. That was actually to shine a light on the stream or make it a little less. But
Yeah.
yeah, agorism has hope. I didn't think agorism would wield much results. I thought that maybe just better to vote someone who's an ANCAP in and just start slowly taking apart everything and all that. And I also thought agorism would start taking the state apart taking the state apart too quickly. This would destabilize the society. But no, it's Bitcoin has made the scene in Jurassic Park where was it the doctor or whatever his name? Wow, what the fuck is his name?
Dr. Hammond?
Not Hammond. No, the guy with the leather coat who.
Dr. Malcolm?
Malcolm, yeah, and in the scene where in the beginning part where they first see the dinosaurs or whatever,
Yeah.
and they're eating trees and all that.
No.
That's what I'm thinking when I saw just put the word agorism or put the word Bitcoin on top of those dinosaurs, and Malcolm in that scene. You crazy son of a bitch! You did it. That's what I'm thinking. You did it.
Atomic Ancap, you've seen Esoteric's new video.
Yes, I have.
I saw.
I watch everyone's new videos, which is why I don't upload often. Because I'm watching everyone's videos.
Yeah, I'm keeping up on people's videos, and I got like other stuff to do, like reading and keeping in touch with people in places, and I've got I'm trying to do my own videos, so I got all this other stuff. But I think this week I'll finally get around to putting my next video up soon on my channel. Oh, Siomoko, hey. Nice to see you.
Simoko, we haven't talked in a long time. Please get on the stream.
Oh man, I'm a Carful Nasty said I left my wife while she was pregnant. Oh my gosh, I must be a dick. Jeez, I did not know that. Wow. Also, HK47 went missing too. Oh, okay. And probably should find me before
HK47.
All right, Siomoko, I'll DM you the Hangout link.
You lost HK47. You suck.
Anyway, as I was saying, well, does anyone know who? Well, HK47, basically the Terminator of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Master. Oh no, he probably just went lost. He probably lost himself somewhere and probably just went killing people. And I probably didn't even know about it the whole fucking time. Oh, how wonderful!
Where is Master Revan?
He's a man wandering around.
All right, check your Twitter, DM Siomoko.
That one song. It's been a long day.
Well, I am Darth Revan Reborn, so the story might have gone different a little bit. So I might not have gone lost or whatever.
Oh, what's your opinion on Darth Revan supposedly turning back to the light?
No, this Revan, me as Revan right here, no, he never turned back to the light. I'm still Darth Revan. Screw you. I like being Darth Revan. I'll never turn back to the light. F off. I don't like any of this.
What if Darth Revan is Jar Jar Binks?
No, frig. I'm not retarded.
Leon Trusky. Hello. Darth Knox is here too.
Darth Knox might be Darth Jar Jar Binks.
No, what if Darth Plagueis is Jar Jar Binks?
Illuminati confirmed, I guess.
He was how do you pronounce their species? Like a moon or something? Mun?
Mun. Yeah. Mun.
Yeah.
Hey, Knox, would you like to be in the call?
And Jar Jar Binks is a Gungan. Learn your alien type, Centennial.
No, but what if Jar Jar Binks, or yeah,
What
he's
if Jar-
just
what-
playing his disguise.
Okay.
What if Jar Jar Binks gave rise to Snoke?
What if Jar Jar Binks is Snoke?
I would say Star Wars Illuminati confirmed.
The Star Destroyer.
Is he here?
Hi, Siamoko.
It's been so long.
Jar Jar Binks.
I'm gonna cry.
You got your mic muted, Smoko.
I'm actually gonna cry. I don't care. I don't care. That's what I tell myself every night, but I'm actually sad.
Well, it's
You know why I'm
good to have
sad?
him back.
You know why I'm sad?
The Jedi are communists. Thank you, physical removal. Thank you.
What if Jar Jar Binks is Hillary Clinton?
Wait. Everybody be
No wonder why Bing Fuzzy hack happened, because
okay. Simoko.
What?
Oh, come on.
What if Jar Jar Binks
All I
is Bernie
needed to hear.
Sanders?
Okay, I'm back.
No, Boba Fett is Bernie Sanders because, distribute the screen time. I shouldn't say that. Boba Fett's my favorite.
Jango Fett's my favorite Mandalorian, just saying.
Boba Fett.
Mostly because I
For
like
the
the
win.
blue. No, Boba Fett sucks. I'm kidding. Boba Fett is actually pretty cool. Simoko, where have you been?
Is he still muted?
No.
Oh.
I can't hear you.
I'll make a video soon, Jesus Christ.
No. I just. Where have you been?
Like, what do you mean?
You haven't been tweeting much. You haven't been YouTube much.
Because I've been lazy. Nothing coming up.
Oh. Did you hear about that cop incident?
Oh, yeah, how the Georgia person shot that dog.
Oh,
then
yeah.
he wants to behead that dog.
Yeah, awful.
Yeah, you should talk about that because I'm not talking about that on my channel. Because if I do, that's probably the angriest I'm ever going to be.
The worst of my anger already passed. As soon as I just finished reading it, I just went off. As soon as I started sharing it with a friend, I was like, what the? But pretty much the anger's pretty much gone. And it's just some bitterness towards
I'm in the Discord right now, Shane Killen's Discord.
Yeah.
It got raided.
I heard about what's going on in there.
Yep.
My new mic is, like, super sensitive.
What are your guys' thoughts on semi-fully automatic weapons that have magazine clips over 30 rounds and silencers?
No, they're.
I want to shoot.
I think you mean
It's not complete without the chainsaw bayonet.
And the
Still, it's
And the
an
grenade launcher
uncivilized weapon.
And the Death Star attachment. Yeah, that's great.
we
Godzilla.
cannot forget
There,
our
now
people
it's a civilized weapon with the Death Star.
that civilians can get.
Think about it. What if everyone on Earth owned Death Star weapons? There would be no crime.
Exactly,
No one's going
man.
to do anything because they know if they do something, by Earth.
Yeah, they'd be blown to smithereens.
No, and Earth along with it.
Yeah.
Let's just get this straight. Any magazine clip that can hold one or more round is dangerous and should not be easy to get to the public.
Yes. If it needs to hold 0.000000000000000000000 22,000 zeros later, 0.5 bullets.
And we need to make fully automatic weapons harder to get, even though you have to have a Class 3 license. You have to wait at least 8 months to go through the background check. You have to tell your
Screw
police
guns. Get
where you
get
that you have it.
lightsabers.
Get a blaster.
There you go.
And silence. The sound of silence.
Yeah, chat just dies after someone says something.
Yeah.
Yeah, just listen to it. It's a beautiful silence.
Let's face it, Assault Rifle 15 should be banned.
Uh-huh. Ha.
Death Stars.
No, this is what you actually need to ban. Ban.
Assault pillows.
ban okay, no. We need pencils.
We
Assault.
need to ban all leaves.
We need we need to physically remove each and every person who legitimately likes the anime High School DxD. If you do, you can literally die.
Death Note's good though.
Death Note's good. Netflix though.
Do you like Xenoble's rendition?
Like, it doesn't say like actual continuity to the storyline.
Hey, at least he's finally editing videos.
Yeah, right.
Well, it's like basic edit.
Yeah.
Hey, I can edit. Okay.
Like he can't even play Ryuk's theme.
I edit every once in a while. My latest video was edited.
Oh my gosh. Hold
We're gonna
up.
have to pay for the Google. We're gonna have to pay for Amazon. We're gonna have to pay for YouTube.
Yeah, guys.
Gonna have to pay.
We need net neutrality because we are conservatives who love freedom and liberty. And we like the free market ideas, so that's why we need net neutrality. Because we're the most logically inconsistent idiots in the world.
Most are. I'll say that much.
Is anything really going to change when net neutrality's gone?
No.
No, of course
Oh my
not.
god.
Am I really going to have to pay
It
for
is gone. Streaks.
Guys, check out my latest tweet.
Am I going to have to pay for YouTube?
I can only stay for a second.
Oh, why?
Okay, I just want to say one thing. Remember that dog Remember the dog thing that we were talking about earlier, guys?
Yeah.
I read that the dog was 12 pounds.
12 pounds.
I could
Yeah.
bench press
Cool.
that. And you're saying you had to resort to shooting that? Okay, guys, I'm done living on this planet. Bye. I'm literally going to die. I'm going to have a stroke. Bye.
Alright, cool. Can I join you?
Oh, I would love it. I would love it if you would join me. Please, I'm going to have a.
What if Nancy Pelosi was Jar Jar Binks?
Well, then we kill Nancy Pelosi if she's Jar Jar Binks.
Why can't we just kill her anyway?
I thought of something that made me get back up.
Oh, yeah.
I still need to get bitcoins.
Alright, I'm gonna go to my back to tank now.
Oh, have fun. You have fabulous hair, by the way.
Oh,
Fabulous.
I got a thing from Edwardson, Atomic Ancap. He's asking about debate.
Oh yeah. I don't know when you want to do that, dude.
So did anyone check out my latest tweet?
You could
I'll
You
check
can-
it.
you could join right now, and we could just do a little bit of a live discussion.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh yeah, you're right.
No.
I remember last time what happened when we.
Oh wait, I see the
invited
link.
them?
I see it. I'm going to
We don't want to repeat
copy
what
link.
happened last time.
Carbon.
Yeah.
Okay, time to read this. I really hope that this is funny. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
It's an Illuminati Jewish Nazi Confederate gay flag.
Let me see.
It's so beautiful. It's gonna make me cry.
That's very nice.
Oh, I see it.
Very nice.
I'll share on screen for everyone else to see.
Also,
Crazy. Wild.
Shaggy is now a Jedi Knight. Activates lightsaber.
Yep, that's nuts.
Okay, I'm just gonna go to my notes. See if we can.
This
Did you
is
just say you're gonna go to Minecraft?
I was, but no.
this
I
is the best flag in history of flags, probably
Or
ever.
are you-
Oh, hey, Robot Agorist. Oh, and Pips
Anyone want to look at my memes? This is a good meme.
already? Did the debate end already? Yeah, there's like a debate between Esoteric Entity and Voltaire tonight. It started the same time as the stream.
This is how he became the authoritarian of Germany.
How much does Holocaust?
Oh, I like this meme.
Oh, he left? That sucks.
Who did?
Hey, Pipsqueak, do you want in? Yeah, I'm gonna have to catch up on what happened later. I'll catch up after I'm done stream. After we're all done here.
Wait, is that an ANCAP sheep?
Yes.
Why did you make one?
Yeah, because I have a friend named Mr. Sheep. Remember that? Remember?
I
When we first became ANCAP? Yeah, I made a primitivist and ANCAP because I was in a conversation with Comrade Dimitri. What we see, what communists see.
Did you hear what happened?
Well, hey,
I made that.
good thing
Did you
that
hear what happened to Sheep's channel?
Yeah, he like privated all of this video.
Yeah, because of Charlie Dawson.
What was that whole situation about?
So, Sheep made that. Did you see that meme video that he made? It had Charlie Dawson, it had Comrade Dimitri.
Oh yeah, I've heard about
the
that.
Great Fascist. So, yeah, he made a meme video.
I've actually seen part of it. Yeah, that's right. I have seen.
Yeah, it was like from a movie scene, and Charlie Dawson took it too far. He took it as a personal attack, and he reported Mr. Sheep for it, and Sheep got his second community guideline strike.
Yeah,
So
and
he
she
couldn't
took
upload
down a lot of his videos.
Why?
And
oh
it was
guys,
Wait, let me
look
search
at
this up real
this.
quick.
it was me, Sheep, the Mechanicalist, and Egg Wards, and we kind of just declared war on Charlie Dawson.
What? Oh my gosh.
I'm thinking I should make like a meme about Mr. Sheep.
Oh my God! Speaking of the devil, Charlie Dawson was
I
making
can
a video.
show you the world.
Hitler on a flying carpet, but which reduces a rainbow.
A whole new race.
Wait one sec.
Alright.
I'm gonna mute this. I'm gonna mute this. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Just to let you know, I'm gonna be out of the live stream sooner than normal since I I'm gonna be playing Rainbow Six Siege on my Xbox One soon. I just got it.
Are any of you getting the new Wolfenstein?
Oh,
Okay, I'm back. What did I come back to? I was watching a. I can't hear you. See you.
did you see the thing? Did you see the thing? Did you see this?
Yeah. Yep. Yep, I've seen it.
What? Show it again.
Hold up.
Dashing through the snow. The one I don't like is Hitler.
Yeah, I plugged in the Disney reference. Aladdin reference.
I can show you the fascists.
Yeah.
They are on the right. I am also an idiot because I don't know the definition of right and left wing. But seriously, how is fascism a right wing ideology? Because fascism at its end still wants, economic equality. The difference between
fascist.
the difference between left and right wing is that the left wing wants economic equality, while the right wants economic liberty, economic freedom. So I don't see how National Socialism is right wing. I don't see how these things are supposedly right wing or even right wing. It's just a buzzword for people who don't know.
The Nazis are center leftists at best.
Well, it depends. Are you talking about Hitler Nazism or the original Nazism, like Strasserism? Because there's a
What should I
difference.
make my meme about?
Strasserists are more close. Are national Bolsheviks, and then they wanted to nationalize industry. So they are at the absolutely center left.
All right, I think I might go.
May what?
I think I might go.
Oh, I can finally hear you now.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming by. It was good seeing you.
Yeah, I hope to see you in this
night.
video.
I just want to make a meme.
Yeah. Also get into Bitcoin. Get a Bitcoin wallet.
I'm gonna get I already have a Bitcoin wall.
Oh, you do?
I'm gonna get a Bitcoin mining PC. Cause my computer mines at 15.
Bitcoin isn't Bitcoin $10,000 for every one Bitcoin?
11,000.
That's what I've heard. Yes.
11,000.
Well, no, it's 10,000 because
it's 11,000.
Let me check the value.
You do not know. It'll say see, latest price 11,373.09. Its low was 1,000.
Hey Caesar, did you see Esoteric's video about Bitcoin and what the two Bloombergs discussed about it being based on Marxist theory?
I don't know.
Well,
but I know for a fact that it is not Marxist.
Yeah, I've never even heard of any Marxists advocating for Bitcoin.
I know, like I said, most of the Marxists that I know hate it.
Labor theory of value.
Yeah, I think that Mr. Bowtie pulled that one out of his ass.
Yeah.
Okay, HK47. Okay, here's your free targets. You kill what is his name again? Charlie Dawson, Nancy Pelosi, and that economist who said Bitcoin can be regulated. Go.
Add
Kill
me.
Paul.
No, add me.
Why do you
Add
want?
me.
I'm gonna send Kimball to help you out.
HK47,
Well,
if you
to
can.
help out HK47.
Oh, and back to Charlie Dawson.
Sorry.
I actually have some screenshots. He gets really mad when people, quote unquote, bully him in the comment section.
Oh
I have
yeah.
a screenshot. When on the video, he took this video down. It was a video announcing that he reached 200 subs, and there were like theories going around that he sub-botted. And this one guy put in the comment section of the video asking how he got 30 subs in one day, and that was just it. He said, "So how'd you get 30 subs in one day?" And Charlie's response to this is, "That's none of your business. I just blocked and reported you."
Oh my gosh.
Related statement. I'll go at once, Master. Good. Thank you, HP. Well, so where was it? See, they support the CIS physical removal and Leon Trotsky. No, support me! Support me! Support the Sith Empire! Support me! Support me!
There were like multiple Sith empires.
No, support Tito.
Physical removal. Fascism is a broad term of separate ideology, possibly.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
This
wait.
meme.
Do you want in on the call? I know you're on my Discord server, so I could send it there.
Captain Pipsqueak says, I like HK47. He knows. Revan, I will always support you. Well, thank you. Physical removal, HK47, and what was it, Captain Pipsqueak? You all get shoutouts. Oh, and Leon Trotsky as well. Yeah. I like you. I like all of you. You're awesome. Oh,
Yeah.
What the fuck was that flash outside?
What?
A thunderstorm near Christmas. Fucking wonderful in Canada. A fucking thunderstorm.
Not quite so, but it's the thought that counts.
Yesterday here was like 50 degrees.
Where I live, whenever it has a moisture needed to snow, it's not cold enough, and when it's cold enough, it doesn't have the moisture out to snow.
Well, I'm not supporting you. Okay, cool then. Fine. Cool. HK47, can you kill him? Leon Trotsky here. Thank you.
It's like a summer day yesterday. It was a good day to hit the range.
Thunderstorms are fun, yeah, when they're not in the winter. Grade JA4 LYF. Okay, cool.
Gray Jedi, go full to the dark side.
Leon Trotsky's got the hot skis. Yeah, I've yet to read more of his autobiography. Trotsky's autobiography.
I've been reading.
I got to see Parth. I got to see HK47. Quite great.
I've been reading Tito's biography. I got it in the mail last week.
Oh yeah?
I haven't gotten too far into it.
Yeah, I've got Trotsky's autobiography to continue reading, and more of the book by Des Vernine, Democratic Despotism. And which was written in the 1930s, like during the Great Depression.
The Sith code is far more realistic
Alright.
than the Jedi code. Too bad the Sith are always full of assholes for some reason. Hey, well, I'm not an asshole.
You're glitching out a bit. Alright. See you next Monday on the next live stream.
Okay. Well, it was cool of you to stop by, Knox. You take care.
You too. See ya. Remember,
Bye.
free force lightning for commies.
Anyway.
What the heck?
Okay, what would I like talk about? Other stuff like memes?
I'd rather take my helicopter ride. That seems much less painful.
Don't worry, I'll choke you or I'll snap your neck.
Oh, okay. I guess that works too.
Sith.
Sith, yeah, the Sith. Well, Sith are the best. Sith, nothing can beat the Sith. Sith are always awesome. Sith forever. Who the fuck says that?
I don't know what to do.
I guess just chat with the people in the chat, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
Shout
Yeah.
out to people in the chat.
I don't know if Captain Pipsqueak wants to come in or not. I
Ooh,
sent
kinky.
him a call link on my Discord server. I tagged him.
Do you guys have any questions for us?
Yeah. Any queries? Any inquiries?
HK47 probably has a query. Probably.
Physical removal asks, why do the two always have to try and force their views with their coercive ways? Sure. Oh,
Are you talking about the Sith and the Jedi?
I'm
That's
just
on-
asking about
okay.
Hop.
Papa,
Papa.
he's a pretty smart guy. But I'm just gonna say one thing. Physical removal. Not the smartest thing ever.
Pipsqueak asks, I got a question for you all. How would natural law deal with enemy conscripts, like an outside state forcing people to fight for it against an ANCAP society? That's a pretty good question.
Can you elaborate? I mean, obviously, an outside state is forcing people to fight for it against an ANCAP society, then self-defense, I guess.
Yeah, that's what Robot Agorist says. Self-defense.
How was your all?
And by the way, hello,
Thanksgiving?
Jerk Online.
A couple days ago, by the way. Oh, I had a good Thanksgiving.
That freaking jerk online. He's always around. Damn it.
Well, he's not that bad.
I'm making a joke.
Yeah, I know. But he's not
yeah,
that
his name.
Fine. Look what you did, you little jerk.
Home Alone reference.
Yeah.
I'm Uncle
I think,
Frank.
are you actually surprised I got that reference?
Nah.
A little bit.
Home Alone is that movie where you can name a quote from there and I'll know where it's from.
Pipsqueak continues. I get that self-defense is a thing, but where do you draw the line because they're being forced? Do you go to the extreme of, well, they're following orders, so they share that culpability? This is more of a after the war is over kind of question. Oh, so what do you do with these conscripts, like, after...
They're being forced, so...
Yeah.
I really don't have an answer for that.
I guess, well... guess well, send them back if they haven't killed anyone. Send them back. If they did kill someone, then that I don't have an answer for. But if they didn't kill anyone, I guess I'll just send them back to wherever they came from, or they can come in and join us.
Yeah.
If they're willing to ditch their previous ways or whatever.
Private security would only have jurisdiction on the property that they were hired to protect. No, it would not. Private security is hired to protect every property, every person's property, and every person in that area. Like,
as soon as you own a home, you got private security.
Yeah. Why?
Yes. Why?
Because the let's say you're in a neighborhood, the leasing office will pay for it. That's why.
Robot Agris says no. All right, well.
No. Okay.
No to whom? Well, okay, fine. What is your answer then, Agris, if that's what you're saying?
Yeah, I gotta I need to think about that, Captain Squeak's question.
Yeah. I
really don't have an answer
for yet myself.
My brother background. So if someone robs you outside the area, they still have to come to your aid.
What they would do is basically come to your aid and then whatever, and then you'd pay them back later on.
Yeah, if you were outside the area.
Yeah. Or you can have them like come on and escort you if you're really that afraid of people gunning you down randomly or whatever. If you don't want, then the protective from then oh well, of course, yeah, but
there's also and if you can't pay them, you're in debt, I guess.
Yeah, you're just imagine.
I doubt that would even happen though.
Okay, well,
by default, you're making more money since taxation's not a thing. Wages would be lower. No, they'd be higher. Crap. Wages would be higher. Working conditions would be higher. You'd be making more money as a whole. I doubt you would not be able to. I doubt you'd not be able to pay them. That's one of those things you hear so much, but it doesn't make sense.
At one point, well, also, as Esso points out, you also might be a producer. Everyone might be also a producer at some point.
Yeah.
So that also comes into play as well. So yeah, you'd be either way, you'd be making a shit ton of money, especially if we're talking about something like Bitcoin. Oh my god! Especially if you only have to mine the shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're talking about like some crazy levels of money here. So it's really unlikely, and even
this is what Robot Edgar says. If you can afford a 50% tax, you can afford the police.
Yeah. Oh, there's way more than a 50% tax in our time. We pay almost over 30 different types of taxes, and that's in Canada. That's including Canada. Yeah, we pay about that same level.
That implies that someone has the ability to force a contract on you if they decide to help you.
Oh my gosh, no, they cannot force a contract on you. Oh my god. You could probably ignore it if you want, whatever. Or say like don't protect me or something like that, or sign something. I don't know, whatever. But the point is, no, they can't force a contract on you. They're not a government. Stop projecting there. Am I right on that?
I just hate the premise that this question is based on. If a private security officer decides to help someone, that doesn't mean that the person being helped is suddenly obligated to pay them. Yeah. You're right. I'm just saying it's preferable. You know, seeing as they just saved your life.
again, yeah. If a guy came up and saved my life and whatever, and since protection costs money and whatever, they offered me to give a bit of money
Okay,
aside.
let's say someone gets accused of a crime. Do you have to prove him guilty to lock him up? So, if so, how would this court system work? Yes, you have to prove them guilty with a private court. Easiest question ever to answer.
Yeah.
I don't even know why they ask this. Can they just?
It's kind of common sense or Captain Obvious level stuff.
Yeah, it's like, why can't you just answer that yourself? Private court. I know that's so scary, isn't it? So scary.
Well, don't forget also you can set up what's nice about Ancapistani, again, you can set up the court system however you want to choose or whatever, or go to a place where they'll set up the private courts or set up courts for you or do whatever you want. That's what's nice about Ancapistan.
How does this judge get elected?
Yeah. You're literally giving the freedom to do whatever the fuck you want, literally, as long as you don't kill someone else.
He is hired. That's how the judge gets there. And yes, they have to have that specific education, or else that company's not going to be doing very well.
Anarchist Ireland, is that a thing?
Yeah, that was. It actually lasted for about 1,000 years. Private. It had private everything too.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna have to tell a friend. Well, there's a guy interested in stuff at work, and I can tell him that over 1,000 years. Wow.
Do you have a question? How does this private court receive funding? Like any other business.
My God.
Most Captain Obvious question ever. How does the private court receive funding? Not by force.
Are you trolling us by now? I'm wondering. Is he trolling us? Is he trolling us, Atomic? It's possible.
Yeah. I used to be a minarchist until I realized what I advocated for was actually anarcho-capitalist. I advocate for government to be a militia of freely associated individuals, which enforces the NAP. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Cool. So they wouldn't have a central bank and wouldn't have mandatory taxation.
Would we have private banks though?
Yeah, well, pretty sure they have private banks, but not like central banks. Not like in the way in our time.
Yeah, like, because would we? Here's questions that they should be asking. Like, how about our currency related? What would our currency still be online? Would it be like a physical currency? So would you be charged to prove your innocence in court? Depends if you win or not. I mean, yeah, you have to pay to use the service. How is that bad? You have to pay to get into the court. Yeah, you do.
Part of life, you have to pay for shit.
But my free stuff. Oh, come on. I thought you were a conservative, that jerk online. Would Ancapistan form an alliance or delegation with Compton to defend anarchism? If their military wasn't crap.
And Compton.
Their military would be using.
Oh, Voltaire's consumer.
You're libertarian, that jerk online.
Oh,
that's hard to believe.
Hey, Voltaire's consumer, would you like to join us?
Voltaire's consumer, please join. We lonely.
We love you. No homo.
Daddy, please join. Just as soon as I say that
online, you are libertarian.
Nope, I had no clue.
All right, yeah, whatever. But
the point partially conservative on it on Twitter.
Point is that jerk online is, again, that stuff is a lot of Captain Obvious. I hate to say it to you.
Yep. They should be asking questions about currency and other stuff.
Check Discord, voluntarist. I left it on your server.
Would we just like use Bitcoin the way it is used now?
Yeah, it wouldn't really matter because we got gold and all that. Gold.
I mean, like, would we keep it on our phone though? Because think about it, that'd be a good currency system.
Pipsqueak, you're
Don't have to waste natural resources.
Yeah. Whatever. If worst comes to worst, we still got gold, and whatever. We don't really need. I don't know. Don't really care. Bitcoin on.
The Bitcoin crashing though doesn't make any sense. It's like Bitcoin crashes. No, it doesn't. Its demand fluctuates as it's a demand-driven currency.
More people join it, the better it gets.
Yeah, and it was actually designed to inflate in its earlier years and be more stable like it is in its now years.
It is a labor theory of value. Oh my God.
We said that.
That was the most economically illiterate thing.
Master.
Yeah, Bloomberg should change its name to Bloom Turd.
Or the news.
Or Bloom iceberg that took the logical invention, which we're going to say the Titanic, and ripped it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, more
Except
like
they didn't rip it. They tried hitting it, but it was too strong.
Or here, Bloom. Oh, here's for their advertisement thing. Bloomberg. We spew diarrhea out of our mouths. No, here.
It's like this. Ancoms. All hierarchy is bad. So then ANCAP says, what about hierarchy that's agreed upon and mutually beneficial? Heresy! Throws a brick at him.
You know what they say. They're the fastest way to anarcho-primitivism.
Hey, Lord Killian's actually talking.
How's it going, everybody?
Pretty good.
Good.
Sorry I was so late. I was DMing for a new group.
Oh.
Dad joined.
Like a new server or something?
Sorta.
He joined. I like your avatar, volunteers.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Somehow we don't have mass dislikes. We don't have mass dislikes for some reason. Huh. Imagine that.
That's all I'm gonna get. I gotta ask you a question. Were you watching the Voltaire stream the other day?
No.
Okay, good.
Why?
We kind of made fun of you.
Yeah, I
Eerie
don't care.
silence.
I care so much! No, I really don't.
Why were you making fun of them? Please think of the children.
Yeah,
I think they
that's
called him a
logical.
cuck. I don't
Making
know.
fun of me? Oh, cool. I don't care. I have better things to worry about. Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. That's what I was.
Just tell me this: was it weak or strong shade?
I mean, it was one sentence, and then we moved on to the next person.
What was that sentence? Tell me.
He's a cuckertarian.
Really? It's 3
Yeah.
words. It's not even a full sentence.
Excuse you, sir. I think my sentences are quite excellent.
Could make a point with a very short sentence.
Uh,
Yeah, anyway,
I've been called worse.
Yeah, probably.
Carthonasi
I go to a 7th grade middle school.
lonely. HK Carthonasi. I'm lonely.
Someone made fun of me. I've turned into a social justice warrior, guys. Someone made fun of me. I'm now going to hang myself. That was my brother. Ignore him. I'm going to hang myself. Bye, everybody. It's been nice talking with all of you. Still here.
Blocking your Twitter. Hey, blocked. Different opinion.
Okay, so what's the subject?
Well, we we already went over the subject,
anymore.
but
I got insulted. No.
well, the
I'm
earlier
the
on,
weakest shade in the
did you
world.
read that article on Free Thought Project about the two cops in Georgia?
I did not see that one. I haven't really been keeping up with the news today.
Yeah, well, short recap, real quick. Like earlier, I read the article on Free Thought Project on two cops in Georgia shot a family dog in front of children and forced the father of that family to cut off the dog's head.
Are you kidding?
No.
No, we are not kidding.
Shooting it is bad
wait
enough,
one
but
sec, what?
cutting off its head?
Wait one sec. Okay.
Because it was only.
Can you do me a favor? Be quiet, please.
Was I transported back to the days of yore while I wasn't paying attention?
Well, the reason why they wanted the head cut off because of rabies procedure, but they could have asked it could have been like asked a professional or something. They could have moved the dead dog's body, but just
No, the best place is in front of the kids. I always execute people in front of living children. That's my favorite pastime.
yeah, that's one of the things that upset me the most. But and in addition to like how little reasoning they did to force the man to cut off the dog's head, the dog he just lost his own dog, and now you're telling
Yeah, that is.
now you're threatening him to put him in jail because you can't cut off the dog's head. It's an unlawful command. It's immoral.
Those people should get put on trial for misuse of power or something like that. There has to be a charge.
Nope.
Yeah. I'll link you to the link, so you could read it on your own time. It's really upsetting. I was upset, and when I first read it, and it's a sickening read. It said something about like video, but just reading it enough, it's. Ugh.
The dog was 12 pounds. The dog was 12 fucking pounds.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was a little toy breed. Oh,
Hey,
that's even worse.
Did you guys see the tweet I put out? It was a meme. It was about those fanatics of direct democracy.
Oh boy, here we go again. Oh, direct democracy is better because 27%.
What if they vote against socialism?
And now we're just
Insta block.
and now Voltaire we're just interacting with chat. And earlier we were talking about Bitcoin and things like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A Bitcoin today helped my friend pay off his house. Today.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to him.
He had 1.5 Bitcoins from like 2008 or something when they were like $200 a pop.
Mm-hmm.
He had them in a hard drive in his sock drawer and just forgot about them.
Well, I'm glad that he paid off his place.
Yeah, and he didn't even know either. We were talking about the stock market because that's how I spend my spare time. And I just mentioned, oh, hey, did you hear? Bitcoin cracked 10,000? And his face like lit up. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Well, good. Good day for him.
Yeah. I mean, when you find out you secretly have 15K in your sock drawer, I imagine that's a pretty good day.
Yeah, I'd be ecstatic if I were him.
Yeah, he was. Ooh. All right, but actual subject. What else we got?
Well, since it's on a lighter note, I guess I could share the funny, weird comment that I got from someone on YouTube over the weekend.
Fun. That sounds fun. You always get the weirdest comments for some reason.
Yeah.
I got one entirely in Russian the other day. Deleted it, but entirely in Russian.
All right, I'm gonna get the. I saved it in a screenshot. Hold on.
So you just literally just get a software program and mine out these coins.
Say again?
So you literally just all you have to do to get Bitcoin now is just literally just get a software program and mine things out.
Well, there's a limited number that can be mined per week, I think. And like a higher power computer can mine them faster. Or something like that. I'm not too intimate with the mechanics of it, but I know it has something to do with a machine being required to solve math puzzles at an ultra fast speed.
Okay. I have a really powerful computer at home, so yeah, that might actually work.
I'm talking like in China, entire Chinese server rooms kind of powerful.
Oh. Oh, I have
got
a home computer that's able to do Star Wars: The Old Republic. Does that count?
Good enough.
My computer can do Battlefront 2.
The good version or the new version?
The good version.
Okay, good.
Bring up the tool thing.
Star Wars: The Old Republic is way more labor intensive. Sorry, go on. Cappy Kitty.
Awkward silence.
Yep.
Sorry, just
that plays.
for some reason
There you go.
As I made it do some research on this guy.
Oh
Okay,
my
so-
gosh, I have a cape in my game. Oh my gosh, look at my awesome cape.
Okay, so Centennial Caesar, tell me a bit about yourself. Never
Like-
seen you before.
Do you want to know my ideology? Or just
I'm bored. Why
in
not?
general?
I'm bored. Why not?
Okay. Let's see. I am.
I mean, I could probably take a guess considering how your PFP is looking.
Yeah. I'm an alt-light Titoist. That's basically all you need to know. My profile picture will tell you
voluntary
everything else.
consumer. Remember when I mentioned about the anti-ANCAP action gang?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and what happened last Monday's stream? Yeah, that's the Centennial Caesar.
Oh.
Yeah,
No more explanation necessary.
yeah.
I see.
Okay. Well, I got the comment up, and I'm about to share it.
I'm gonna
This is
Yeah,
gonna be weird, and it's gonna make you laugh.
I'm gonna get a Litecoin. I'm gonna also get a Litecoin wallet as well. I want Litecoin and Bitcoin.
Yeah,
I've been considering Litecoin.
I got myself a Bitcoin wallet, but I'm sad because I don't have any Bitcoins, and I don't have a way of getting any Bitcoins right now.
All right,
I'm gonna
so
try and get the software thing for the computer.
Someone please.
I took this screenshot from under Mike the Cat's latest video, and I mentioned something about self ownership. I guess it was something how leftists sound dumb when they try to refute self ownership or something like that. And this guy Nathan Drake, his comment is self ownership only makes sense if you believe in mind body dualism, a position that philosophers are rapidly abandoning due to empirical evidence. And I
So
looked
argument ad populum.
yeah. And I actually looked at that link and I read it, but it did not make sense to me. So I needed to look at a peer review of it. So I replied, I did not understand the article you have sent me. I'm still looking up some of these terms about the brain that I don't remember learning about. As I started reading your comment, I found it weird on how you began and writing your response. Self-ownership only makes sense if self-ownership shouldn't be hard or complicated to understand. To abandon self-ownership is to abandon self-awareness, independent thinking, and individuality. Self-ownership is also closely related to free will. Thank you for sending me the link, although I would not recommend this article to anyone. I think I might search a peer review of it. Are you familiar with the first principles of logic? And I've sent Shane Killian's video on that.
Oh no.
You can't argue that someone else owns you. Self-ownership makes sense, period. You can slap
one of the most
mind-body dualism on there all you want, but the thing is, self-ownership is a part of first principles of logical reasoning. You can't...
You know, I feel bad for this guy. They stopped making Uncharted games, and now he's commenting on random YouTube videos.
Nathan Drake. Nathan Drake.
Yeah, and it's one of the most basic things ever to understand, and yet you had to like sound all pseudo-intellectual about it. I wasn't even talking about dualism.
Yeah, it's simply some people just like sounding smart. Like for instance, me.
Me.
Oh, far worse. Vanguard exist.
Yeah.
Vanguard Marxist is worse. So democratic socialism is undialectical and it will never work. Yes, he literally said that on Twitter.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and my last comment to him was, I found my peer review of the article he sent. Interesting observations. Small sample size. Well, it was it's like a study on consciousness or something like that. And it was a very small sample size, and it was lacking information, lacking specifics from it, and there was like no worldview change about it. Any of you know anything about P.D. Ospensky?
Afraid I don't.
Well, he was a very big thinker, and he wrote about the fourth dimension of reality, the spiritual side of it. And my dad kept mentioning this book over and over and over again because a college professor in philosophy gave him the book Tertium Organum by Ospensky.
That's interesting. I'll have to look into it.
Yeah, do.
Well, that's an awkward little blurb that it just sent out.
Yeah.
Marianne is no longer presenting.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was going to save that for next time. I thought that the debate would be going on for a while, but I guess not.
I guess not.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to catch up on that like as soon as I'm done with this stream. I don't know when that's gonna be. I'd like to go on for a while longer since you just came in, so.
Yeah, I feel bad for catching the tail end of it.
Hey, hold on. Want to get Eso in the stream?
We want to invite Eso on the stream. It's a very important question you have to ask yourself.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
I sent him. I replied to him on the DM on Discord, but I haven't got a response. So I'll check Twitter.
Oh, hey, Pipsqueak.
Yeah, Pipsqueak. He's awesome. I did not know he was a board gamer like I am. So,
woo,
to board games.
He doesn't have a mic. He says good afternoon, everyone, to all you viewers out there, all 5 of you. Yeah, but I feel bad for only showing up after the debate. Sorry. Well, in the slowest news day of slowest news days, Taiwan Rainbow lasts record-breaking 9 hours. NBC News leaves Lauer investigation in-house. Man, what a scumbag that Lauer's guy is, huh? Something funny?
Well, context.
What happened? I read aloud, NBC News keeps Lauer's investigation in-house, and Centennial Caesar is either shuffling papers or laughing. I can't quite tell.
Yeah, because there's just so many scandals going on right now, and it's just surprising that people come out to talk about it from like 15 years after the actual thing happens.
I mean, it's nothing new. I mean, if I got raped by someone who looked like Matt Lauers, I'd probably keep it to myself too.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm pretty sure the same thing happened, like with how things went down with all Bill Clinton's cases. I'm pretty sure there was some threatening involved to keep quiet for hush money.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. I was just reading off like random headlines from the news tab on Google News, honestly. Apparently, Taiwan has especially long rainbows for some reason, because one lasted 9 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, sorry, Edwardson.
Is he still trying to get on?
Yeah.
Edwardson, I think you blew it.
Yeah, you did.
Leon Trotsky says, playing one of the child soldier missions of MGS5, and it reminded me of y'all. Oof.
Okay. Not sure what. Metal
I
Gear
feel like
Solid
that was-
5. Well, I've never played it, so no comment.
I think it was just a child soldier rip on us, but I don't know.
Oh, here's a crazy thing that happened to me today. So I was watching. Oh, sorry.
No, you go on.
Okay. I was watching this one Steven Crowder video. I used to be a big fan of him, and he was talking about democratic socialism. Which I don't really like democratic socialism, but I managed to get into an argument with this guy in the comment section, which he didn't understand the true meaning of socialism, and he kept using InfoWars as his sources.
Oh my god!
Wait, what? I don't follow.
Info.
Alex Jones videos. He just kept using them as his sources.
So democratic
I don't
socialist.
take Alex Jones seriously. He's a drama king. He's a meme.
Dude, he's the best. He is a meme lord, but he isn't real news.
Yeah.
Alex Jones, the man, the myth, the meme.
Dude, have you seen that clip of him firing a 50 caliber rifle from the waist?
Yeah, that was BA. But seriously, guys, I don't like how they're putting chemicals in the water to turn the friggin' frogs gay.
Then tear off your shirt and run into the camera like Alex Jones.
Pipsqueak is in here. Cool. Finally, welcome.
And apparently there's some guy with a Patrick Star PFP named Egg Wardson trying to get on the stream and talking about rating.
Yep. He's part of them.
Oh boy. Drama.
Yep. Unwanted drama.
Did you hear that the U.S. government's going to start making people declare bitcoins for tax reasons?
Oh boy, on top of the dumb stuff that Bloom Turd said.
And
You can't tax
people with Bitcoin. You can't. I don't think behind a blockchain.
No. They want you to declare the Bitcoin so that they can tax you in other places to make up for it.
Oh no! Fuck no! I'm not telling them anything.
It's like going to be part of tax evasion now, or something.
Well, fine then. I'm not using government currency ever again, and you're not going to get any taxes out of me. Done.
Did you hear there's like an entire town in Nebraska or somewhere that operates solely on Bitcoin?
I wouldn't be surprised. They would.
Like they do the transactions in like thousands of Bitcoins and hundreds of Bitcoins.
Yeah. Also, can you literally? Well, can you run your daily life essentials off Bitcoin, like everything?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, it'd probably be easier.
Mine Bitcoin, trade real fiat currency for Bitcoin and all that, and avoid taxes completely. Litecoin.
What I miss.
And maybe gold. If I can avoid taxes with gold, then I'll do gold.
So, Atomic Ancap, apparently the U.S. government's going to start making people declare their Bitcoins for tax reasons.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to.
Do you have a child who has nightmares at night, thinking about himself? Does he have trouble making eye contact? Well, go to our officials at government. They'll show you what autism looks like. Autism speak.
Look likes.
Look likes.
That's
English is not strong with me today, okay? My brother won't shut up.
Well, do what all good brothers do. Hit him.
Run him into the wall. Run him in the wall right there. There you go.
No, don't do that.
Find a good spot of drywall and just plow his face in there. It's fine.
His face, whatever. And give him a good digging. I don't know.
Teach you to not talk during your live streams. It's easy.
I tried, but he won't stop talking.
You just gotta smash him into some quality drywall, and
I need a
it'll all
brick.
be over.
A brick would be better. Actually, no. Antifa uses bricks.
Okay, use a gas cylinder like at my work.
No, when he's sleeping, I'll shove a Mick bomb detonator down his throat.
No. What you do is
So at any point in time when he annoys me, I can tell him be quiet, or else I'll just pull out the detonator and be like, I can detonate this at any moment.
what you do is you take a cup of an extra large cup at McDonald's, you fill it with cement. You get where I'm going to with this?
Yeah.
All right. The McBrick.
Oh God. Oh.
The McBrick.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Constipation.
That sounds like Islam almost. Mixed stones.
Make stones, get stoned. So apparently Milo tried to hold an event at Melbourne.
Milo who?
Yiannopoulos.
Oh.
You know, the gayest man on the planet. Self-admitted. And apparently he couldn't even enter the building. There were so many English protesters outside.
Well.
Oh, come. You got the jingle stuck in Darth Revan's head now.
Yeah. Isn't it stuck in everyone's head? You know, like what are those commercials, like Cars for Kids or something?
Carsforkids.ca.
Actually, I think it's more like this: 1877 cars for kids, 2458 cars for kids, something like that. I cannot sing that.
If
If
you
I sing
have
that,
something loan settlement and you need cash now, call J.G. Whitworth. 877 cash now.
Oscar Mayer Wiener. I remember that.
Sure you do, kid.
I do.
Yeah.
Why'd you call me kid like that? That's very condescending.
Yeah, kid. Why did you call him kid?
I think I hurt my brain. Okay, kid. Why'd you call him that, kid? That is the most paradoxic thing I've ever heard.
No, the most paradoxical thing you've ever heard is this statement is false.
Okay then.
I am intellectually thinking about that.
There you go. Just shut him up for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Oh, daddy.
Yeah. What? I was in this. Me and my friends did this game where we had to like tape a certain area and we had to like do 1/2 of each area, and that's all we could have. Yeah. At one point, he put tape on the tape.
What? I don't
Oh,
think
no.
we had enough context to understand what was going on there.
I know that hurt my brain too.
I'm a little confused.
Basically, my friend, like you know how when people get mad at each other, they'll take tape and then they'll go to they'll tape their half of the room, like they'll go down the middle.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what me and my friend did, except he started putting tape on the tape.
Oh.
Started splitting the
This
tape.
segment of tape is mine. This segment of tape is yours. It makes sense.
Yeah,
I
my
thought
mind
he
is
was just
blown.
going to start building a wall I made out of duct tape.
And
That would
we'll
actually
make
be fun,
the
though.
brothers pay for it.
I'm
So
going to build a
apparently,
wall, and I'm going to make my mom pay for it.
so apparently, a diamond similar in size and caliber to the Hope Diamond, named the Peace Diamond, sold for $6.5 million at auction today. This is quality news, folks.
Yep, quality.
Also, I thought
that-
there was going to be a punchline like a warlord bought it or something.
No, this is Google News. There are no punchlines. There is no humor. You have no soul. Moving on.
Okay.
This is
My brother is autistic and he's screeching in the background.
oh no. This is a headline I wasn't expecting.
What?
So Venezuela, in an attempt to compete with Bitcoin, has released
this.
their own cryptocurrency.
It's great.
Really?
Just like every communist country around the world, in order to pull themselves out of the rut that they've dug themselves into, they have to introduce some form of capitalism.
I got a screenshot of this. I saw the headline. I clicked on it. I don't know if this is clickbait or what.
Okay.
But I got it.
Help
I
present. There you go.
Oh, that's just pure hypocrisy, if that is true.
I mean, it's BBC, so it might not be true, but who knows?
Everything that they say is a lie.
Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, I don't know, has announced the creation of a new virtual currency in a bid to ease the country's economic crisis. He said the petro would be backed by Venezuela's oil, gas, gold, and diamond wealth. Oh boy. I'm truly afraid.
It's like he he called like a computer tech support company for advice on economics, and they said, "Have you tried turning the currency on and off again?" This is what he's trying to do. He's essentially trying to restart. He's trying to restart the currency in order to beat inflation, and it's not going to fucking work.
Oh yeah, it's like when Germany tried to make the super franc after World War One, the Uber franc. They basically said, "Oh, you know those worthless francs that you literally have to bring a wheelbarrow full of to buy bread? If you trade in 1 million of those, you get 1 Uber franc." That doesn't sound like kicking the can down the road.
Oh, got a question from Eggertson towards me. What are my thoughts on Moon Man? He's a fictional character. Oh, can I ask you everyone's opinions regarding what societies are capable, which societies are capable of anarcho-capitalism? Oh, that's an interesting question.
Any created by C aesthetic. Hold on, what are you screen sharing here? Why are there children in dresses? I'm very concerned. Atomic Ancap is screen sharing something, and I'm very concerned. Pink raising her children in a labelless household. Oh no.
Of this. It's just why.
And she's walking around in a black dress like it's the goth era all over again. I love the distant talking too from Atomic Ancap's. Like it's probably somebody beating somebody, but it's fine.
Question from Edwardson. Centennial, what are your thoughts on Jews?
They're filthy. No, just
I was about to say.
And also capable of Ponzi schemes and diamond schemes.
Say again?
And communism is a Jewish trick, so I don't like them. Nope, they're filthy.
the Jews did 11-9.
9/11, you mean?
No, 11-9. That's when Trump got elected.
Oh, yeah.
And liberals were literally tweeting things out that said, "Forget 9/11. It's now 11-9. Never forget." Like someone that you don't agree with getting elected is worse than one of the biggest terrorist attacks recorded.
So apparently some Yemenese politician got executed. So everyone in Yemen's walking around with paper masks of his face.
What?
Wait, hold on. I gotta screen share this picture. This is a genuinely disturbing picture.
North River, what are your thoughts on niggers? I mean, that's a joke. That's a joke. Oh my gosh.
Well, Eggertson thought that was funny, your response, Revan.
Oh, yay. No one else laughed.
Boy, that...
Well, laughter is better than crying or screeching.
It's racist! Oh, and I would also like to spam the word nigger over and over again in a social justice warrior server. I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
No opposing opinions in my social justice server.
Please, can I please, Centennial, please, can I please join in and spam the N-word in it over and over again? Can I please?
No, because that's an opposing opinion.
Why, Centennial? I want to spam the N-word. And also say a bunch of other controversial shit. What are your thoughts saying on Keemstar saying nigger? Well, he wasn't saying it in a joking context. In a joking context, so that's a dick move. But yet again, who cares? I don't know. It's a dick move, sure, but it's one of those things. It's just a word. Whatever. Just ignore it. He's an idiot. Whatever. Fucking idiot. Who cares? Whatever.
Did you hear about those?
What is this? What are you doing?
Did you hear about those Italian guys who robbed several banks while wearing Trump masks? How far does the Russian conspiracy go?
No, stop. Stop bringing Payday 2 into real life, goddammit.
That needs to be a DLC.
It already is. They actually have a Trump mask.
There's gonna be another
They
Jurassic
literally
Park.
already have a Trump mask in that fucking game. I remember, on election day, me and three of my friends just got together, and for literally the entire day, we were just playing that and all wearing the Trump mask. It was fucking hilarious.
Oh, nice. No, but did you see the H3 Productions DLC that came out the other week?
Wait, what is this?
In Payday 2, they released a new DLC of H3 Productions. I'm not kidding. I swear to God. I think we just killed Earth. I think he just fell out of his chair.
Wait there. God damn it.
Like they recorded lines, their characters, and their masks.
Fucking did, didn't they? I'm looking at it now. God damn it.
I gotta.
I think Esoteric Entity might be joining us. Well, he was busy earlier, so.
Yes. So. Hello.
I love Eso. Don't get me wrong. I love Eso.
I have
Yeah,
to
he's
admit,
awesome.
I just love how
But-
Atomic Ancap is just casually browsing, how to buy lightsabers.
But Eso kind of takes it to the nth degree sometimes. Oh, hey, lightsabers.
Yeah, I want a lightsaber. Yeah, give me a red one. Hey. Atomic, can you give me a red lightsaber? A red lightsaber. Give it to me. Give it to me now. Fine. Give it to me.
I bet he would literally murder for one of those, wouldn't he? Darth Vader. It's real. It's real. It's real.
Cool lightsabers.
I'm concerned how real that is.
That moment when you wish you didn't make anti-ANCAP action. Well, yeah. Hate to say it, man. Us ANCAPs are so fun. We're fun people.
See, I've been meaning to say this entire time.
Yeah, Wolf Left says should have regretted more on creating the anti-ANCAP action gang thing. It was pretty much his idea from the start.
See, here's something I don't get about that. We are such a fringe minority. We're like 13 people and a bunch of memers on Twitter and smaller corners of the internet. That's like saying I'm anti-vegan or saying I'm anti-flat earther. It's like, well, it's not anything revolutionary. We're probably not the biggest issue. Focus on something else.
Anarcho-capitalism as an ideology, thanks to Bitcoin, has had more success in just how old is Bitcoin? When was that started?
Oh, it can't be older than 10 years.
Yeah, it's like anarcho-capitalism has literally had more success than the 200 years since Karl Marx wrote the Communist Manifesto.
2010. Bitcoin
Not
was
even a decade old, and we've got central bankers in the US and the Netherlands complaining about how Bitcoin undermines the authority of the states. We're having more success in under
Bitcoin.
10 years than the 200 years of fucking communism. It's great.
The interesting thing about Bitcoin is it's been an internet joke for a good 9.5 years. Then it cracked 6,000 out of nowhere, and everyone stopped laughing.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Can't wait.
I'm really kicking myself for not investing earlier.
We're gonna destroy the state without even converting people to ANCAP. It's amazing.
Just
Yeah.
drain it.
Yeah, I don't convert. What I pretty much do is encourage people to want to improve themselves and self-educate themselves. That's all I'm about.
Agar, and it's funny. Out of anything, it was agorism to possibly get rid of the state. It was agorism. I thought we needed voted like an ANCAP person in, but no, it was agorism. I'm just like, again, as I pointed out before, I'm like the guy in the background saying, "You crazy son of a bitch, you did it! You did it! I have no idea, but you did it!"
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Like, I feel like can we just all like take a step back and say a lot of people think we're nuts, and we're probably not going to hit mainstream for another couple decades.
Yeah, we're not for like
I think we can be
and being for liberty and telling people, hey, think for yourselves. You know, it doesn't have to be this way.
I think it's helping. I think like more people are becoming libertarian, and eventually more people will convert to Ancapism. Eventually, it might be a mainstream thing in 40 years, but at this point, we're perceived as the equivalent of 9/11 conspiracy theories. We are not taken seriously. We're nothing. I don't get the whole anti-ANCAP action. That's like saying that's like saying people shouldn't oppose aglets. You know, it's pointless. I don't know.
Commies are afraid of anything that has the word capitalism in it. So.
Yeah, but like it feels like a really weird thing to hang on to because there's like 10 or 12 of us and a bunch of memers.
Yeah, but again,
and that's it.
Yeah, but also again, we could. Well, again, we are rising from the dust. Though. That's a thing. We are still rising, even though it's really slow.
Yeah, we are growing. Yeah, definitely. But
yeah, I've
like,
noticed. Definitely.
It's not significant growth, I would say.
At times it's like gradual, and at times it comes out in bursts.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you see the Libertarian Party popping.
I would disagree with that. Like the growth is significant not because of numbers, but because we're actually advocating our position properly and convincing people to join us rather than a lot of what happens with like communists, blah blah blah, and the previous waves of political ideology where it's mostly based on demagoguery and coercion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's like when I see people saying, "Oh, Ancapism is going to happen any day now," it's kind of like when you hear like libertarians popping corks when they almost won Arizona. Like, we haven't actually won anything. We haven't done anything yet. Don't be popping the corks yet. I don't know. I feel like we got a long way to go.
Oh, Meg Wordson
has been asking trolly
something
questions
about Squirrely. Okay, I'm curious. He's with.
He also asked everyone's opinion on Hunter Avallone.
Who the hell is Hunter Avallone?
He's a pretty cringy anti-SJW who got popular at the very end of the wave, just as the content drought started. He was actually famous for a hot second for being a Christian skeptic, I think. But after that, he fell off the face of the earth. Oh hey, he left and left and joined again.
Is my mic working?
Yes.
Finally!
Oh, you've been talking this entire time.
Yes, I've been trying to talk, but I've been just sitting here, unplugging it, re-unplugging. I couldn't get it to work. I finally opened Audacity, figured out it was working, and it just wasn't working on here. I wish my brother would shut up.
I told you, all you need is some drywall.
Yeah, I do.
Make a McBrick.
I would love that right now.
You need like some soundproofing, but put it on the outside of your roof.
I love how in the I'm trying to get a I'm looking at it. Okay, wait.
Somebody just yelled, "Get out of the building."
He's playing PUBG.
Oh.
Well, that just explains everything.
It does, doesn't it? Everyone autistic. I'm not gonna try and talk today because I can't.
Well, then I guess we're just gonna mute you.
No. Try me. I dare you to mute me. Mute me. I dare you.
Dude, I'll hit ignore.
Mute me.
I'm hovering. We'll see you.
Squirrely came out as a liberal.
Wait, how am I hearing you? I muted you.
You can't mute me. My name is Mason. Black Ops 2 reference.
So Squirrely is a liberal now?
Yeah, he's a collectivist now.
Oh boy. Somebody popped the party
Anarcho-collectivist, I think that's what his title is.
Comrade collectivist.
Hive minder. Ugh.
What's his name now?
No, his ideology is anarcho-collectivist.
Wait, how does that work?
I have no idea.
Anarcho-slavism.
Anarcho-slavism, that's an oxymoron.
Definition of liberal, or like the hard left's definition of liberal?
You think anarcho-communism isn't an oxymoron, huh? Or you'd be wrong.
To me, anarcho-communism is just extreme.
You know, it's actually interesting when you talk with like an actual liberal about like anarcho-communism and Antifa and all that. You know, he was. I talked to him a couple months before Berkeley. He was very panicked. Like, oh no, they aren't actual liberals. They're just angry. They're just angry people mad that Trump showed up. So they're just waving around stupid, meaningless flags. They have nothing to do with us and our peaceful, perfect ideology.
Hey guys, I think I'm gonna leave.
Okay, well, thanks for joining. It was awesome having
thanks
you.
for having me on. These streams are great. They're fun.
Yeah, I love this series. I love how it's gone to a mix of things.
Yeah, I love this series too. I also love getting made fun of for my lack of English and the incredible amounts of time that I take stuttering in sentences.
Atomic.
Well, you see, if you break down the timeline of each video you're in, you find that at least 1/3 of it is just stuttering.
Me? Yeah, that was before
Probably.
I started including scripts.
Probably just your videos in general, but I'm just messing with you, man. It's great seeing you.
Okay, I don't care.
Oh god, it's 9:20.
Right, you have a good night, Atomic.
Thanks. What were you saying, volunteers?
I was just saying see you, and then I looked at the clock. Oh god, it's 9:20.
Oh.
And then there was silence.
Yeah, I'm replying to Edwardson on the chat because he doesn't want me to say it on the stream. So I'm just something about Swirly, but he doesn't want me to say aloud on the stream, and I respect that. I don't, you know. I'm just
I missed
replying.
some sort of drama around Squirrely. Can you recap?
Apparently he's a liberal now.
Yeah.
He was turned. He turned himself into a girl or something.
No, he's a collectivist pansy now.
Collectivist Keynesian.
Pansy.
Oh.
just insulting in general. He's a collectivist now.
Anarcho-collectivist.
That's like, oh, it's the ultimate oxymoron.
I don't know, man. I can't be bothered.
Yeah, I stopped putting trust into Squirrely, especially after like last Monday. After the raid on the first take of last Monday's stream, and I had to start over, and then sometime after that, Squirrely asked why I didn't trust him, and I asked seriously, and I said yes. And I explained to him why.
Well, it's kind of like what I said to you guys after that one stream. You don't really trust anyone on the internet too much.
No. But you have to like put like a little bit to hopefully have like something of a civil debate with someone. You know, try to get to know the person first, and you know, get some common ground to start with.
Yeah, but there's definitely a hard ceiling to the amount of trust you can put in someone that you've never seen face to face.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hard drywall ceiling full of annoying little brothers. Good night, everybody. I'm going.
Okay.
See you. Bye.
Bye. It's awesome having him on.
Yep. It's always nice talking to him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that the stream is has changed onto a much lighter note now from how it started. And I honestly thought that the debate between Esoteric and Voltaire would be going on for a while, but I'm surprised. No spoilers, okay? No spoilers.
I have no idea, so you're not going to get any spoilers from me.
Yeah, no spoilers, anyone.
I think I'm gonna go too.
Okay. Bye, Caesar.
Bye. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for coming by. I'm glad it went well.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
All right. You take care.
You too.
Edwardson, he says, anyone who thinks that Christianity is evil and Islam is pure is a retard. Squirrely believes that because of the Crusades, Christianity is evil.
Thinks back in the Steel Age.
Mm-hmm. Thinks that because the follow of a religion are bad makes the whole religion evil. Well, he should really look into statism.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty deadly religion, the deadliest of its kind, or the deadliest.
Yeah, and he sort of like made a little bit of a dumb joke on under my part one of statism, a mental illness one, and I explained it from that a different approach than the religious one, since that one's been repeated so many times. And apparently not everyone gets that, and I'm always like thinking of different approaches to certain topics, like what hasn't been said, what hasn't been thought of yet. And that at times gets hard.
Yeah. Jeez. Can you still hear me? I can't hear I can't like.
I can hear you just fine.
All right, good.
I understand, Edwardson. You could choose to have little communication with him as possible. That's what I've already decided to do.
Democratic Socialist 01, by the way, I just looked at his Twitter, and he's still obsessing over entity.
I'm not surprised.
By the way, if you think Right Wing Watch also is obsessed over Hitler, look at his Donald Trump fetishes. He has a huge fetish for Donald Trump.
Democratic Socialist 01?
Democratic Socialist. Well, his Twitter is Democratic Socialist 0.
Yeah. And you call him a Democratic demagogue or something like that?
I call him Demagogue Socialist 01.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's kind of crazy that Wolf Wolf Doofus was has been so dishonest and cowardly. Yeah, yeah. To think that I gave him a chance, I really did. I was a little too optimistic about it. Should have been. I'm more it's a balance between skepticism and optimism at this point.
Okay, Egwardson, do you have any more questions for me? Like what other racial slurs? Questions about racial slurs?
Anything else, Sigurdsson? He has a good word on Titoism. I still have yet to look into it myself. I think I'll try to read more Trotsky. And I definitely want to read more of Democratic Despotism because that's a very interesting book. The author is a very interesting person. He writes like a libertarian. He was a Democrat, and he was for property rights and gun rights. And he wrote like a libertarian. He respected individual rights and self-governance. And he was a constitutionalist.
What do you think of faggots? Well, in terms of the person, they're fine. They're just plain old people, I guess. In terms of insults, I love just using faggot as an insult. It's just fun. Faggots, okay.
Yeah, I'm still waiting if SO wants to come in or not. I left him the Hangout link earlier. He said he was busy. He did say okay and sorry, and he was busy. So I left him the Hangout.
What do you think of the mental disease homosexuality? Well, I don't think it's a mental disease anymore. It's not classified as that anymore. And,
I don't think it's a mental disease. I don't think that's a mental disease either.
Yeah, I don't really. Whatever.
I know.
Whatever.
I'm good friends with someone who is gay, and I don't see anything mentally wrong with him.
Okay. Anyway, as I was just about to say, I don't really care much for it. Going ahead. But it is funny to call someone a homo, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Good night, Edwardson. You take care. Thanks for stopping by. And thank you for asking your questions and sharing what you had to say.
Yep. See you, Egwardson. I know.
You were kidding. Okay. Okay.
Fine. I knew you were 50 miles away. I knew it. Mental disease. I just wanted to address.
Pipsqueak, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. So what kind of board games do you like?
Depends.
I'm sorry, what?
It depends. I mean, playing Dungeons and Dragons with a different group now.
Okay.
Currently trying to write my own tabletop.
That's cool. Yeah, there's some people that are at the game shop that I go to. There's actually quite a few tables of Dungeons and Dragons players that I've noticed. It's taking place on Friday nights over here in Southern Maryland. But I'm pretty much just a board gamer, like a dice player and card player. Well, I'm not with the Magic players, but other card games.
KOTOR 1 is Knights of the Old Republic 1 is kind of like Dungeons and Dragons in a sense.
Oh yeah?
Well, it's based off of the D20 Star Wars system, which is a tabletop system. I mean, I should know. I got a couple of books from the place of that particular system.
But yeah, it like basically every move in the game or whatever. Yeah, it's basically a roll of dice and how much damage you're gonna do, or if at all.
Yeah, if you turn on because there's a whole bunch of options for actually viewing feedback in combat and on skill rolls and stuff, you can very easily tell that it's based almost directly off the D20 system for the tabletop.
Yeah. Yeah, I played KOTOR.
There's this online board game that's free to play. I first found it on Steam called Card Hunter, and that's also similar to Dungeons and Dragons. And it does look like a board game, like on and stuff like that. Or it's set up. It's like a board game, and it's got like these paper figure characters and monsters, and you get all these cards to choose from, like movement cards, armor cards, attack cards, like enhancements. And there are some that are like some bad luck cards too. I like Card Hunter. It's a lot of fun. That's one of my favorites that I've been playing from Steam. Yeah, Pipsqueak, if you want to, do you have Steam?
Yeah, I've got Steam.
Yeah, check out Card Hunter sometime. You might like it.
I don't play board games, but I do play card games.
Cool. Like what?
Poker. I play poker. A Sith Lord playing poker. Imagine that.
Well, I do like some card games as well. And there are some that are like card and dice games.
Imagine a Sith Lord playing Uno.
Imagine a Sith Lord playing Scrabble.
Oh my gosh. You can just imagine Darth Vader playing Scrabble. That'd be like having Darth Vader cook a chicken for you. You'd be like wondering, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? Am I supposed to deal with this? There we go. All gook. Oh boy.
Well.
If Esso would join the stream, you could breathe life in.
Yeah. I don't know if he's busy again or not. All right, I'll think of a subject. Hmm?
Donald Trump. What the?
Oh, Trump.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm just gonna read some stupid comments. Excuse me.
Okay.
Only need to find one comment, one. Unless this person is joking, really? Really? Oh my god. They have a picture of Donald Trump in jail with a bunch of other people. I think it might be a troll. I have a slight feeling though it says no, he's not trolling. Or she, maybe, I don't know.
Trolls will be trolls. Trollolololos. Yeah. Ho 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 ho. Oh, have you seen the funny video? It's like a Lord of Rings video in which Saruman sings the troll song. Oh, it's wild. It's so silly. Yeah, the channel I think is called Pistol Shrimps or something like that. Silly name for a silly channel. Been a while since I've looked on that channel. Oh, I checked out Agnostic Plague Doctor. He started to like a Let's Play series. I watched part 1 today. He was playing Gex3 Deep Undercover Go. I remember that game.
Oh jeez. Really? They're calling Donald Trump a lunatic. Really?
And because of that video that Agnostic Plague Doctor put up, I like his channel a little more now.
You're calling Donald Trump a lunatic? Really? You guys on the left, like, you guys don't understand what trolling is.
Well, the next thing is, other than the left can't meme, the left can't troll. No, wait, they can.
Really? Oh my gosh, these guys are retarded. These guys are retarded. Seriously, Trump is the most worrisome thing right now. Like, they're just the worst. Just ignore him. Whatever. He's just an idiot, as far as I'm concerned. What's the worst that he can do to you? Like, if he wanted to.
What? You cut off.
Well, if Trump did something evil, he would have done
Cutting
it.
off.
If Trump is if he was gonna do something evil, he would have done it by now.
Yep. He's not really evil. He's just
An idiot.
wishy-washy.
Yeah, this is the only guy I agree with right here. Ben Ransom, idiot. Yeah, that's all he is. He's just an idiot. Whatever, just leave him alone. Average idiot. Who cares? Oh yeah, Dan Glasser. You can't have one of these comments. Kill yourself. Oh my god. Blah blah blah. Let's talk about your pending impeachment. The stock will go to the moon. Really? Really? Oh my god, you guys are fucking obsessed with him.
Yep, the The hardcore anti-Trumpers are obsessed. Not surprised. I don't really pay much attention to that drama. Not really. I find other things to keep at amusement with. But I did see something in which Trump replied to Crazy Woman. Well, the Crazy Woman was part of the Twitter name. And the Crazy Woman person mentioned her sister, and Trump replied, "I got a friend who'd like to meet your sister."
Wow.
What are you doing?
Oh, look at this! Look at this woman right here, Vicky V or something like that. Are you talking about your wealthy friends? Because it's not great for the middle class or the defect. I used to this woman just pull out a socialist, like socialism right out of her ass right here.
Classist piece of shit.
Oh, God. Ooh, someone is more wealthy and more successful than me. I'm gonna be all jealous.
Fucking hate those people. Just hating rich people because they have more than you.
Oh god, something amusing over Twitter.
Yeah,
I'm screen
I
sharing it now.
noticed some type. It's it's a little crazy.
His face.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
It's
That
so
was
true though.
crazy.
Eventually, China is just gonna get sick of North Korea's shit.
Yeah, it's the long one. Well, I don't think Esoteric Entity's coming. I think he's busy. I don't know. Do you want to end the stream? I'm thinking about ending the stream. Well, I'd like to thank everyone who came. Pipsqueak, since it was your first time here, I hope you had a good time.
That was good.
Yeah. Hope you come back. And thank you for those who showed up on the YouTube chat. And Siumoko, thank you for coming back. It was good seeing you. And Voluntarist Consumer, thank you. Centennial Caesar, of course, you're welcome back on next week's live stream if you want. And everyone have a good night. I'm going to check out the debate video. I really should check that out. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting on that, so it's about time I check that out. All right. Bye. Good night.
Bye.